Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about the Fallout iceberg. If you don't know what Fallout is, here is a small little simplified explanation of the franchise. Quick spoiler warning. Fallout is a video game that is being worked on by Bethesda, and there are currently 4 mainline games and a few spin-offs. Each game features a different protagonist and a brand new set of characters. The game takes place in an alternate timeline where the Cold War never ended. The 23rd of October 2077 was the day and year the world ended in the world of Fallout, and the special people who survived now live underground in the vaults. That was a very simplified version of the events. And of course, before we jump into the iceberg, let's set some ground rules. Rule number 1. It has to be official. As much as I want to include mods for each of these games, I sadly will not include any unofficial sources. This also includes theories of the game. Those also don't count. Rule number 2, it can't get me demonetized. And rule number 3, subscribe. Layer 1. This layer will include very surface level stuff. The Sino-American War refers to the war that broke out between China and America. This is the war that directly led to the events of October 23rd, 2077. Tech is the company that was responsible for the creation of the vaults that the chosen few would survive the nuclear war in. The Enclave are the main antagonists in the Fallout series, or at least in number 4. Your son is the leader of the organization. I would go further into detail, but it's better if you play the game because if I were to explain the story with your son and why he is older than you, we would be here all day. They also claim to be the real government of the United States, but every single tribe and town claims to be the successor, so take that as you will. Layer 2. And yeah, that is layer 1. I skipped over some stuff on layer 1, but that is only because it is very surface level stuff, and if you played the game, you would agree. So we can finally get to the more juicy stuff, the stuff I think 99% of you all clicked on this video for. The Brotherhood of Steel is an organization that believes technology is more important than the Wastelanders, and they very rarely allow Wastelanders into their vaults. The Brotherhood of Steel dates back before the war, and even possibly further, and are usually found in the western parts of the United States and the New California Republic. The Brotherhood of Steel outcasts can be found in the east part of the United States. The Brotherhood of Steel were attempting to make another colony east and found one, but the Brotherhood of Steel members that lived east decided to allow Wastelanders to use their technology and allowed them to join their ranks. The Brotherhood of Steel did not like that, so they cut all ties with them. The New California Republic is a country inside of what was the United States. Their capital is known as Shady Sands. You get to travel most of the country inside of Fallout New Vegas. The New California Republic can be considered the only true country in post-war America. They have an army and a population of almost 1 million. New Vegas is a city out inside of what was the state of Nevada. They think they are special because they were one of the few cities in America not to be nuked. The city is mostly run by the mafia/mob. Nuka-Cola. This refers to an in-universe drink that is a simple ripoff of Coca-Cola. Layer 3. Other countries. This refers to what the rest of the world became after the war. We know very little about the outside world in Fallout. We do get to see some people who chose to leave Europe, Asia, Africa, and South America. These people don't really talk about their home countries all that much, so you can probably guess that if people are from an entire ocean away decided to leave their homes and find refuge in the United States wasteland, you have to know things back at home probably aren't good. In fact, in one of the Fallout games, you can actually use a laser to destroy a part of Canada, but besides the references we have, we really never left the mainland North America. Layer 4. Vault-Tec experiments. This refers to experiments that Vault-Tec did on the unsuspecting vault dwellers. I would go more in depth, but YouTube does not like it when you talk about human experimentation that much, so I'm leaving it more vague on purpose. All I can say is that many people went to another plane of existence during these experiments. SPCIAL program or special is kind of like a skill tree, and every letter means something and has a video to go along with it. So here is what every letter means. S means strength, P means perception, E means endurance, C means charisma, I means intelligence, A means agility, L means luck. VATS, or VATS, is kind of like a targeting system. The full meaning of VATS is Vault-Tec Assisted Targeting System. It pretty much just allows you to shoot a certain part of the body when in combat. Layer 5. I've left this layer mainly for the very odd stuff, so things that refer to creepy or goofy. Vault 108. This refers to a vault that is full of people called Gary, and they all repeat their names like Pokemon, and all of them are hostile and beat the crap out of you. It is more played for laughs than anything. Vault 11. This refers to a pretty dark experiment that would occur in this vault. Not to go into detail, but every year the people that lived in this vault had to elect an overseer, and the overseer would be sent to, let's just say, another plane of existence the following year. What makes it worse is that the people living in the vault had to do the deed. The overseer every year or they themselves will be sent to another plane of existence, meaning that pretty much if the Overseer didn't go, the Vault Dwellers did. The Overseer, I don't know why it's so far down here, but I guess this isn't really well known. If you have not played the Fallout games, but anyway, this refers to the leader of the Vault, aka the Overseer, is another word for leader. Vault 76. This refers to the troubled launch of Fallout 76, and how it was nothing but broken promises. It is a very in-depth subject which I may or may not make a video on, not keeping any promises, but pretty much the pre-order bonuses were not very good, and they sent people who bought the game early cheap bags that looked higher quality in the trailers, but turned out to be bottom of the barrel quality. And yeah, that is the entire iceberg. Very quickly, I want to say thank you guys for all the overwhelming support for the last few videos. Ever since I switched to this type of content, it has made me want to make more in-depth videos like this, and you guys seem to enjoy these videos more than my old gaming ones. Because the truth was that I really didn't know how to come up with jokes on the fly when playing games. And when writing these scripts, I can come up with better jokes than I could with my old content. Also, for those who were here during the gaming era, do not worry. I will not be playing games really anymore on my channel. However, I will be talking about games on my channel. Also, quick update, I am currently sick, so if I do sound a bit odd in this video, that's why. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and remember to always turn off your stove.